Ladies and gentlemen, we now got another state that's doing the same thing that Florida did. They're on this big whitewashing of the history thing. So, Arkansas drops AP African American Studies course. So, you're going to see them doing this, one by one, and nobody should be surprised. Florida jumped it off and they're all diving on the bandwagon now. So Arkansas decided to drop the AP African American Studies course, saying it does not comply with courses they want to offer. The course had been part of a pilot program in the state. You know what? You can run, but you are never going to be able to hide from your history. You think if you just whitewash everything and you're doing it in front of everybody, that's what makes it worse. You're blatant, you're out here in front of the world trying to change the history in real time. And I'm telling you, many of us that know the history are going to still tell that history, whether you like it or not. And I'm one of millions of people that's going to do it. So, what you're doing is only going to have minimal impact as long as you got millions of people out here, not only here in this country, but worldwide that knows your history. You think they're not going to tell it because you're changing some textbooks? Try again. So, just 48 hours before the first day of school, the Arkansas Department of Education announced the Advanced Placement African American Studies would not count towards graduation. The department said it's reviewing the course for possible indoctrination. So they're just following word for word everything they did in Florida. No originality, no original thought, no nothing. As Josie Lenora from a member station, KUAR in Arkansas, Little Rock, reports the course is still in its pilot stage. Josie Lenora, byline, Republican Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders went on Fox News to explain her administration's decision to prioritize AP African American Studies. So she's turning out to do, she's doing the same racist stuff that Florida did. Like I said, these people, if we saw one shred of originality, it would be shocking. You're just following the same footprints of Florida, but we're supposed to see you as some original genius. I don't think so. So we cannot perpetuate a lie to our students and push this propaganda leftist agenda, teaching our kids to hate America and hate one another. So only our history does that. Only our history does that. Nobody else's. Mhm. Well, you did dirt to these other groups too. But I guess that dirt is just not as soiled as. So now how is it that this history was taught and now all of a sudden the history is wrong? And again, you can't bury what many know. You can keep trying, but good luck. I promise you, these children, especially the ones in our community, they gonna know the truth. We're not gonna care about what your kids run around saying ain't true and it's a lie. We don't care about that. We don't give a crap about it. Lenora Sanders is not pointing to any specific in AP African American curriculum. The Arkansas Department of Education notified teachers that they deleted the course code for AP African American Studies. That means students can't get graduation credit for taking that. The governor's alma mater, Little Rock Central High School, is known for its robust AP offerings. That's where senior Jack Baker took the pilot course last school year. And he says it's a straightforward history class which encouraged students to think about different ideas. Jack Baker, we were offered alternative perspectives and we were not told that this was somehow like immediately correct. It was more discussion based on viewpoint oriented, and whoever said their kids know how to speak right. You know, you can say what you want about a child in the inner city, your children sound just as bad, like this and like that and like and like okay, they don't sound any better. You may think they do, but they really truly don't. The class was also a positive experience for senior Sarah Tarawala. She said that she never felt hatred towards America while studying the course. She said she enjoyed learning about different historical figures like Sojourner Truth and local civil rights activist Daisy Bates. Well, no, it doesn't teach that. It's just teaching more of the things that occurred, you know? And if, hey, if these people weren't so despicable, they would not have to be ashamed of their own history. You know, that's not a reflection on the course, it's a reflection on you. So they sure didn't see, any harm in learning it. The pilot AP African American Studies curriculum has 4 units, starting with ancient Africa, covering the slave trade, the Civil War, and finishing the civil rights movement. Last 60 schools across the country offered the pilot course to students. This year, the class is expanding to hundreds more. Democratic State Senator Linda Chesterfield said she did not have a Black history class when she was growing up in a segregated school. So when she became a teacher, she had to incorporate African American history into her social studies curriculum on her own. She said she wanted all of her students to feel included in U.S. history. Linda Chesterfield, white kids, black kids, Asian kids, Hispanic kids all need to know what a wonderful role they have played in the development of this country. Mm, yeah, here we go with that everybody stuff. So, anyway, Lenora, she asked, Arkansas Education Secretary Jacob Oliva to explain the decision to scrap the AP African American Studies course. Chesterfield, I sent this text to the Secretary of Education, and he, they wanted to know, why does my history, why doesn't it count? And his response was, we're working on getting some information together on that. Yeah, he gave a vague answer. The Arkansas Department of Education echoed this in a statement. They said they are reviewing the class material to see if they contain so called critical race theory or indoctrination. They're just repeating the same thing from Florida. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. I guess this is what we're going to hear repeatedly over and over, over and over and over and over and over. Wow. These people sure know how to beat a dead horse. The College Board, which offers the AP class, says there's nothing in any of its course that is about indoctrination. Well, see, they will say that just to justify getting rid of it. That's all. They think they're on to something big here, and they're on to nothing. Brandy Waters helped design the AP African American course. It is still a young discipline, even though it's been around for about 70 years. Yeah, but now all of a sudden in 2023, it's going to do a lot of damage to kids. It's been around for 70 years, but suddenly it's going to do a lot of damage to kids. And we need to stop all this chatter about how it's going to make white kids feel. Number one, you should have thought about that before you did all those things. And number two, I'm not going to get out of my bed and worry about one group of kids when we got multiple kids from different communities going to school. So why should I focus on your kids? For real? So, anyway, what we're really trying to do is to showcase how much has been discovered by this field since its inception and to prepare students to see that broader world through their own perspectives. Lenora said that 6 schools that plan to offer the pilot course this year said they will still do so, but only as a local elective and not as an official AP class. Okay. So there you go, y'all. There you go. I think it's hilarious. And I'm going to say this again. You are never, ever getting rid of this history. I don't care what you do to a school textbook. I promise you, our children are still going to know that history. Now that you're going above and beyond to whitewash it, we're going to go above and beyond to teach them. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.